you just took a deal, didn't give a fuck, because you didn't have nothing. That's my opinion. My opinion don't mean nothing. But yet, Dylan Mortensen was a major player in this case, and it was the same person that you saw. Oh my God, Bill's right there. I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him. She couldn't even recognize it on pictures. And I told ya, if someone knew who killed the Idaho 4, is Dylan. In my opinion. What you want me to say? Listen, if Bryan Kohberger don't appeal, and it's over again, the case is closed, right? So if the case is closed, and Bryan doesn't appeal, and he take years and years until he die, then we're gonna see here, and all this paperwork that is about to come out, right, should tell us that Bryan Kohberger did it. That's besides the point of him saying, oh yeah, I did it or whatnot. The paperwork that is about to come out from the prosecution, the investigation, all this other stuff should tell us exactly what happened, right? And it would tell us that Bryan Kohberger did it, right? Okay, cool. So I guess we have a little bit of more content to put out. It seems that we have more content to put out, because if he don't appeal, we might run the content at least for a week or two. Because then now we need to talk about why he didn't appeal. Now we need to talk about why he taking the sentence when he sees in the paperwork or whatever evidence they call evidence. Everything is debatable. And I repeat, Bill Thompson said that he cannot prove that Bryan Kohberger was inside the house. I didn't say that. Bill Thompson did it. So don't get mad at me because Bill Thompson said that I cannot prove that he was inside of the house. And if I was Ann Taylor, I appeal, and that'll be one of the things that I put in the appeal. Yeah, I believe it's not over yet. You know? Soon as Bill Thompson said that, I was like, appeal is coming. Because Bill Thompson told the court on record, on the minutes, that even though he cannot prove that Bryan Kohberger was even there, that's one of the things that it should be on his appeal. That even Bill Thompson said in court that he couldn't prove that Bryan Kohberger was even in the house, even though he has an IGG. Because that's what we need to take upon consideration. For Bill Thompson said what he said about that he cannot prove that Bryan Kohberger was inside of the house. So how the fuck he got the burglary? He confessed to a felony burglary and 4 murder ones. When Bill Thompson also admit and says that he don't think that it was an intent to kill Ethan and Sana. And for murder one, you little son of a bitch, you need to have intent. So you're gonna tell me Bryan Kohberger admit guilt on killing Ethan and Sana in 2 murder ones? But the prosecution is telling you that they believe that he didn't have an intent to kill him. So what the fuck you charging with with murder one? Just think about that for a second. If you say and you admit in court, you're the prosecutor, that you believe that Bryan Kohberger didn't intend to kill Ethan and Sana, that they were collateral damage for witnesses, right? That's what you mean. How the fuck you hit Bryan Kohberger with murder one? Murder in the second degree, manslaughter, like it's many other options than murder one. For what you said, Bill Thompson. For what you say. Right? For what Bill Thompson said, he cannot prove that Bryan Kohberger was inside of that house. And he also said that he believed that he not intend to kill Ethan and Sana. So now, as the listener, now y'all tell me, is it me? Is it me? Or is this whole case that is fucked up? If you ask me, I don't think it's me though. If you ask me, I don't think it's me. I think it's the case. The case is so fucked up that in the same way they bury the house, they bury the case. And if Bryan Kohberger don't appeal, good luck, Sonny. Good luck. Because if you don't appeal, oh boy, oh boy. I believe that people deserve the truth. The family members, even they wacky, they deserve the truth. Us as true crime aficionados and true crime listeners that consume the content, I believe that we deserve the truth. Because if you don't appeal, it better be something in that paperwork that will tell us that he did it. Because if he don't, and he don't appeal, then we need to talk about Bryan Kohberger mental state. I repeat, I don't know if someone else would have done that. I know that I wouldn't done it. But I know there's people out there that if you slander their life, and the level of slander is to the level, let's say if it was slander, what is being said about Bryan Kohberger in the light that he's being put out there to the people. So someone that have worked hard on his studies, that work hard on beating a drug addiction and becoming someone. Sometimes you fight until you see that even if you come out, your whole life is destroyed. Even if you come out, it's a lot of people, especially people that don't know you. People that knows you, you'll come out, they be cool with that. But the people that don't know you, just because they know you for what the news media outlets say all over the world,